Stoic secrets to dominate your life. Ever seen a guy fly off the handle? Face turns red, veins popping, starts screaming like a little girl? Pathetic, isn't it? Now picture this. That same guy, cool as a cucumber, unfazed, in total control. That's what gets the girls wet. That's the kind of man who has women lining up. Anger? That's for betas. It's a sign of weakness, a lack of control. And trust me, women can smell it a mile away. Today we're talking Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that'll turn you into an alpha male. The kind of man who effortlessly commands respect and has women begging for his attention. Imagine never losing your cool. Imagine being the guy who can handle anything life throws at you. Imagine being the man women can't resist. That's the power of Stoicism. Look, I get it. We're men. We have primal urges. Anger, lust, ambition. These are powerful forces. But the alpha male doesn't let those emotions control him. He masters them. He uses them to his advantage. Today, we're revealing 7 Stoic secrets that will transform you into the man you were meant to be. 1. The dichotomy of control. Your will, your kingdom. Picture this. You're at the gym, pushing yourself to the limit. The weights are heavy, your muscles are burning, but you refuse to quit. Why? Because you're in control. You're the master of your own body, your own willpower. That's the essence of the dichotomy of control. Stoicism teaches us that there are things we can control and things we can't. We can't control the stock market, the weather, or whether that Instagram model replies to your DM. But we can control our actions, our thoughts, our reactions. That's our domain, our kingdom. Think about it. How many times have you gotten pissed off about something you had absolutely zero control over? Your boss being an asshole, your flight getting delayed, your favorite team losing the game. It's pointless. It's a waste of energy. It's beta behavior. The alpha male understands this. He doesn't waste his time on things he can't change. He focuses on what he can influence, his skills, his physique, his mindset. He becomes the kind of man who creates his own reality. He's the CEO closing the deal, the athlete breaking records, the guy surrounded by beautiful women. Why? Because he's taken control of his own destiny. He's not a victim of circumstance. He's the master of his own fate. 2. Amor fati. Embrace the chaos. Own your destiny. Life's a battlefield. It's a constant struggle. The weak get crushed. The strong, they adapt. They evolve. They become unstoppable. Amor fati. Love your fate. It's not about being passive. It's about accepting what you can't change and having the balls to conquer what you can. Think of it like this. You're driving down the road and suddenly, bam, flat tire. The beta male throws a tantrum, curses his luck, calls for a tow truck. The alpha male, he grabs the spare, jacks up the car and changes that damn tire himself. He sees obstacles as opportunities to prove his strength. He doesn't let setbacks break him. They make him stronger. This kind of resilience is what separates the men from the boys. It's what attracts women. They want a man who can handle anything life throws at him. A man who's not afraid to get his hands dirty. A man who's in control of his own destiny. So next time life throws you a curveball, don't get angry. Embrace it, own it. Show the world what you're made of. 3. Memento mori. The ultimate motivator. The clock is ticking. Every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. Memento mori. Remember death. It's the ultimate reality check. Now, before you start thinking this is all doom and gloom, let me tell you something. Remembering death isn't about being morbid. It's about being alive. It's about squeezing every last drop of pleasure, every ounce of passion, out of this precious life we've been given. Think about it. If you knew you only had a year left to live, would you waste it getting angry at traffic? Arguing with your girlfriend? Hell no. You'd be out there chasing your dreams, making love to beautiful women, experiencing everything this world has to offer. Memento mori reminds us that our time is finite. It lights a fire under our asses. It pushes us to be bold, to take risks, to live without regrets. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? What's holding you back? Start living like every day is your last. Because one day, it will be. And when that day comes, you'll be able to look back and say, I lived a life worth dying for. 4. Negative visualization. Mental armor for the alpha. The battlefield is a chaotic, unpredictable place. The unprepared get slaughtered. The alpha male? He's ready for anything. Negative visualization. It's like mental sparring. You imagine the worst-case scenarios, so when they happen, you're not caught off guard. Think about it. You're about to ask that stunning woman out. What's the worst that could happen? She says no. Big deal. You visualize that rejection beforehand. You feel the sting, and you move on. Next time, it won't even faze you. This is about building mental resilience. It's about inoculating yourself against the inevitable setbacks of life. The alpha male doesn't fear failure. He anticipates it. He prepares for it, and when it comes, he shrugs it off and keeps moving forward. That kind of strength is unshakable. It's what makes him a force to be reckoned with. 5. The inner citadel. An unyielding fortress. In the midst of chaos, there is stillness. In the heart of the storm, there is peace. The inner citadel. It's your sanctuary, your refuge from the madness of the world. The alpha male doesn't let external events dictate his emotional state. He cultivates inner peace. He builds a mental fortress that can't be breached by the negativity and drama that surrounds him. This isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in control of your emotions. It's about choosing how you respond to the world rather than letting the world control you. Imagine being able to stay calm and centered, even when everything around you is falling apart. Imagine being the eye of the hurricane, the still point in the turning world. That's the power of the inner citadel. It's a superpower. It's what makes you unshakable. And trust me, women find that kind of inner strength incredibly sexy. 6. The view from above. Rise above the bullshit. Ever seen the Earth from space? It's a tiny blue marble, floating in the vastness of the cosmos. Our problems, our worries, our petty anger, they seem pretty insignificant from that perspective, don't they? The view from above. It's about gaining perspective. Zooming out from the minutiae of your daily life and seeing the bigger picture. Think about it. You're stuck in traffic, fuming about being late for a meeting. Now, imagine looking down on that traffic jam from a helicopter. It's just a bunch of tiny metal boxes crawling along like ants. Suddenly, your frustration seems pretty ridiculous, doesn't it? The Stoics understood this. They contemplated the vastness of time and space. They reminded themselves that their lives were but a fleeting moment in the grand scheme of things. This perspective shift is incredibly powerful. It helps you detach from the petty annoyances that trigger anger. It allows you to focus on what truly matters: your purpose, your legacy, the impact you want to make on the world. The alpha male doesn't sweat the small stuff. He rises above the bullshit. He focuses on the long game. And that's what makes him a true leader. 7. The sage role model. Emulate greatness. Every hero has a mentor. Every champion has a coach. If you want to become an alpha male, you need to study the greats. The Stoics had their sages: Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. These men weren't just philosophers. They were emperors, statesmen, warriors. They faced incredible challenges and emerged victorious, thanks to their Stoic principles. Read their works, learn from their wisdom, emulate their virtues. But don't stop there. Look for modern-day role models who embody Stoic ideals. The entrepreneur who stays calm under pressure, the athlete who pushes through pain, the leader who inspires loyalty and respect. Study these men, analyze their actions, incorporate their strategies into your own life. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There's a brotherhood of men who have walked this path before you. Learn from their triumphs and their mistakes. Stand on the shoulders of giants. You have the potential for greatness within you. Stoicism is the key to unlocking it. Embrace these 7 secrets and become the alpha male you were born to be.